What's going on, guys? We're back yet again, and today we're going to be looking at, actually I need to fix that, I don't like that. We're going to be looking at some Railcraft stuff and these gates that I'm going to show you right now. So this here is a Diamond Auto-Arctic gate. And the Auto-Arctic gates have very unique properties, specifically this one right here. They are crafted by taking a diamond AND gate and adding a pulsating chipset and a redstone chipset, and these are made with a diamond redstone chipset, a redstone diamond chipset, and one of each cable. And these are made with redstone and iron, just on the assembly table one for one. I can't click the recipe because it'll cause me to crash. So the diamond AND gate, I don't know if it'll show me the recipe for a diamond AND gate. There we go. So there's that. And this is just redstone and diamond. You can use an AND gate or an OR gate. Either one works. For what we're doing, it doesn't really matter. So let's look at this. So we have this set up so that if germlings are less than 25%, so that means if we take out one more than that, it'll tell that this one down here that if it receives this red pipe signal to start sucking things out. So this is going to go back up this tube while these other ones are going down. Now as soon as one more gets in here, one more than, yeah, it'll shut off. So it no longer has any more coming through it. So it is self-sustaining. And we're going to mess it up real bad, so I'm going to take out like half a stack of that. But this one actually shouldn't need to have this. This is just kind of a fail-safe for this one. But we're going to get into much more complicated designs with the ones over there. So let's gradually build up the difficulty on them. So that's probably the second easiest. This is going to be the easiest because this is just a pipe that goes into a chest. But over here, we've got a little bit more going on. So let's go up top real quick and take a look at it. So over here, we have the harvester, which is the combine that's going to pick up all of these. So when it harvests something, it'll send it down this pipe here. And we have this pipe that requests for additional materials to be sent to it. So like the seeds. I didn't have it running like the other one because I don't want wheat being put into this. And I don't want to constantly have to have one of each in here because if it does mess up for any reason, it will no longer function and it won't be self-sustaining. So let's get down here now that we see that there's an Auto-Arctic gate up here. I should be able to do something with that. Maybe I can hit it from here. Does not look like it. So let me show you the settings because I kind of forgot to do that. So for the settings for this Auto-Arctic gate are if the germlings are less than 10%, output a redstone signal, and if the soil is less than 10%, output a blue signal. So you can have up to 4 pipes. There's yellow, green, blue, and red on each of these, and the diamonds gates actually allow you to have all 4 options there. So when the mulch or when the dirt is for some reason gets destroyed, it'll pull dirt from this line. Now this isn't the set line that it's going to have all the time, but for now this is just kind of the demonstration. This line will go into a line with a lot more dirt in it. It'll be like a diamond pipe set up here, and it'll just be a chest full of dirt for all the various blocks that need it, or all the machines that need it. So this is set up when it gets a blue signal to do this energy pulsar. And the energy pulsar is basically just a redstone engine, and it will act and just pull things out of this pipe. I think we saw that over here, but I didn't explain it over there, so explains why we should be over here. So the only thing that should be coming through these lines Actually, I want to set that up too, because if I have to set up a signal on it. And yeah, so there should never be any dirt that comes through here. I just want to make sure that the dirt doesn't go through the lines that it's not supposed to. But when the red power signal, which it actually looks like it's on right now, it should be requesting, yeah, there we go. Now see, it's requesting a various seeds because it just harvested it. And this is just a simple splitter here. So it's going to put sand down there, there, and there, just like that. But let's come up here and look at this real quick as it does its thing and transports the seeds over here. These seeds will automatically be put into this slot here. Now it might mess up a little bit if both of the soil and the germlings are low and they both go off at the same time, but that really should never happen very often. But yeah, so that's this setup. It will self-sustain itself and plant until it can't possibly plant anymore. And these will be used for, there'll probably be a diamond chest down there, not a crystal chest, but a diamond chest for each the wheat and the seeds. And when they get full, they'll probably be pumped into plant balls, and we're going to use those to make some various materials. But we've got a little bit more of a confusing setup over here. And actually right now this needs to be a diamond pipe, but we'll get to that in a moment, because both of these are like, hey, I need stuff, send it to me. And this one's like, nope, not gonna do it because I'm an iron pipe and I probably ruined a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, so here's what's gonna happen with this guy. I've got my own little thing over here. So once we get that set up with the diamond pipe, it's set to, I might actually have them backwards, which might be a good thing, because why is nothing should be going down there, right? No, nothing should be going down there ever, so we'll fix that real quick. But no, that'll be the hummus, and the other one, wherever our hole is at. Where's our hole? Right over here. The blue should be the hummus, and the red should be the saplings. But we have it backwards. So that should be the blue, and that should be the red. Which is okay, because no, it was right before. I just am overthinking it. Blue, red. Okay. Yeah, so the blue is this here, and these don't need any type of, actually I'm going to have to fix that too. I don't know what I was doing earlier when I was playing with these. That needs to be able to go back through there, and the white needs to be able to accept that as a valid, that and the hummus as a valid options. So I need to make sure that we set that up so that it can receive hummus as well. But so that's kind of what I've been playing with for a little bit today. I'm going to get out of here for now, because the main thing I really want to work on today is the Railcraft stuff, because we're really behind on Railcraft stuff. So, first thing we should do is we should build a blast furnace and a other kind of furnace. We need coke oven and blast furnace, I believe, are what we need. So coke oven. No, it's not coke oven bricks, is it? It's gotta be coke oven bricks. Seems really weird. Blast furnace here. Could do that real easy. And make infernal bricks, yeah. We'll just do it this way. Hopefully I have enough soul sand. We might have to run over to the let's make a stack of each of these. The Netherwort farm doesn't actually need to have soul sand in it because the soul sand will actually never be removed from it. So let's head back over here. Let's grab 4 stacks of 1, 2, 3, 4. Those guys. And I should have a bunch of magma cubes. I do, but let's just do things the easy way. So I'm going to need 32 total of those things. Wow, that's a lot. I have to go back in and kill some blazes eventually. Oh well. Let's get that going. Right like that. Why don't I have soul sand? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Stay in my inventory this time. Hopefully. So blast furnaces actually need to be very, very large. I believe they're some ridiculous number of... Oh, that's not too bad. We got 4 blocks. I think they're 3 by 3 by 4 maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know this setup at all, so might actually be the level lower. Nope. Doesn't look like it. I think I've got the right idea going. I just don't know the right setup. Might be all hollow on the inside. I don't know. I'm going to have to go look at an example. So let's sneak through here real quick. Be all sneaky like. Oh. That's no fun. 1 second, guys. Alright, I don't know what that was about, but it's a little weird. New people. Ah, it's down here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks tall, it looks like. And I wonder if it actually needs to have... No, it does not need to have magma on the inside. It just seems to be hot on the inside. I don't know whose that was, but I don't want to be holding on to all of their stuff. So I'm going to put that in like the unclaimed materials. Over here. And head back to the base and fix it up. So, was said 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4 high. Maybe, yeah, that's definitely needs to be there. There we go. Blast furnace. So it just has the space in the middle. Just 2 blocks in the middle, and boom, blast furnace. So blast furnaces are used with coal coke, and which we just took from whoever was in there, like a jerk. And that's used to make steel. And we actually very, very much need steel because it's something I don't have. So you put iron in here, it takes a very, very, very long time to make steel. But show must go on. I wonder if that's going to break that. Yep, 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 it will. What about all of our materials? Yeah, it definitely seems to have broken our coal coke that we stole. Accidentally. So, let's do another one. It's a 3. Hopefully that lava doesn't catch anything on fire. That would be bad. It wouldn't be the first time I had a house burn down because the lava block was just kind of hanging out there, but let's close that all in. Ooh, I don't have very much of this stuff, so I kind of got to hold on to it. Normally I'd just be like, oh well, screw it, we'll just leave it there, but there we go, got it. But no, I'm okay with cutting into these walls as well. Cool. So that gets us two blast furnaces up here that people can use. Definitely have plans for this stuff later. So I'm going to put all of that away, as well as the blocks of silver. Also, we did a dense ore world earlier, so I'm walking away with this. Almost 4 stacks of iridium from it. Just figured I'd show that off sometime. So we need to make a coke oven now, which is sand, brick, in a... So we're going to get a stack of that. We're going to need 5 stacks and 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks and 4 stacks. I think that's 5 stacks there. That's okay. And these aren't quite as bad to make as the other ones. They require 1 less high block, but they're still going to be a lot. So as this is going on, I'm going to show you guys what I've been planning. So I made a teleporter earlier. Let me show you the recipe for the teleporters. You need 2 teleporters, and to link them you need to use this frequency transmitter. You need to click on one and then go click on the other. But it's actually a relatively cheap recipe. And then they need to have an MFSU outputting with the dot directly next to them, just like you need for the electrolyzers. But you press this button here, and it will send us down to our basement. And this is below the basement. I'm kind of working on decking it out in iron, because we're going to have these tanks here. And these tanks hold 6,272,000 source blocks, I think. Source blocks of whatever's in them. I think I'm going to have three high for each different one. One will be water, one will be lava, one will be oil. On the other side will be creosote, biomass, and biofuel. And then over here will be fuel and anything else I feel like I need to have tanks for. I think I'll probably have a tank of apple juice because we'll actually have a lot from the farms that we're building. But let's head back up top here. You actually have to be kind of sort of close to them. I think you might have a 1 block leeway. I think you can have a block between you and it when you press it, but hopefully all my stuff's done now that we're done talking about that. So let's get the coke oven going. Now this coke oven, you burn coal or charcoal and it will produce creosote, and aside from creosote it will also produce aside from the creosote it will also produce the coal coke. So this doesn't quite fit up here, but it does what it's supposed to, I guess. We have access to all of these. Some of these areas are a little dark. Let's see what the light level is here. Block light 13, really? Oh, well, they just look dark, I guess. But anyway, you'll put coal in here, and it will produce coal coke. So I'm actually going to get some coal coke going because we're going to need it. Actually didn't need 3, but let's put that back. Put the 4 in here that we had, and the other 4 over here, and the one that I'll carry my stack on me for. We're going to need a lot of this though, because I'm planning on making a very large amount of coal cokes ovens above the things there. But anyway, that's not it for Railcraft. We can't possibly stop there because we haven't played with rails at all. So, let's talk about the tanks real quick because I love delaying things longer than they should be. Iron tank walls are crafted with iron plates. Iron plates are crafted on the rolling machine using 9 iron. You get 8 for that. And then the iron tanks are used with 4 of these, just normal crafting. Iron, you can use these glass panes with the iron here in this formation. And the iron tank valves. These are where you pump into or pull out of the pipes. And it's pretty much up to you how you want to set it up. Let's take a look at those guys real quick. So I've got 1 here, but if you look over here, I've got 5 total, just in this little area here, and then 1 up top. And the reason there's only 1 up top is because I'm going to pull everything in 2 from there and out from the very bottoms. So when we make the next ones, we won't actually have to have this set up. And these tanks can be up to 9 by 9 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's 7 by 7 back is what I'm using. I feel like that's going to be a lot more than I need. But I think there is a 9 by 9 by 8. I think there's a 5 by 5 by 8, but there's various other builds for it. But you just place down the blocks and it kind of builds its own thing like all the other Railcraft stuff does. Yeah, I just did that. So we're Steve for the rest of the episode. Unfortunately. If you use a book between the world that you're in and the world that you're teleporting to, so if you teleport between the same world, it does that to you. So we're going to need to get 2 books. I'm going to need to have a lot more of those than what I have right now, as well as another receptacle. So let's do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, to make a receptacle. And a receptacle is just like that. Beautiful. Where do we have rails at? Because I don't want to have to make rails if I don't have to. Because rails are very expensive with uh, the Railcraft stuff. They're very, very expensive. I'm not seeing any. I know I have some somewhere. I thought I had some somewhere. That doesn't mean I know I had some somewhere. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to craft some rails. Much to my dismay. So rails, standard rails, and wooden rail beds, I think is what we're going to need to make just a normal minecart track. So let's look at track, not tack, track. To make a normal track, we're going to need to have a wooden ties. A wooden tie is crafted with creosote oil and wooden slabs. Oh my god, this is so expensive. Am I sure that I don't have any rails just laying around? I could have sworn I had some. It should be the only thing that lights up in the inventory when I look into it. Not there. There they are. There are some. I do have some creosote as well, but we actually don't even need this many. I need a boarding track, which is an advanced rails, which we need to go over the machine for. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow is all I can say. So how is our how's my creosote coming? Oh man. Oh man. Is that shapeless crafting that okay, so let's look at this again. Boarding tracks, you need advanced rail tracks, you need standard rails, and to get those you can put in 8 iron. Okay. Oh, thank God. You can put 8 iron into rolling machine. So let's grab some iron, some gold, some redstone, some stone, and that should be good. So let's craft that last one there. We'll use this one because these ones are all set up for the mixed metal ingots. Just take forever, rolling machine, it's okay. It's not like we're trying to record anything or anything like that. So let's get a few of those guys going. While that's going on, we'll derp around for a little bit. What can we derp around to do? Oh, I actually have a actually don't need that much. I have the tank down here. I have one tank that's not set up. So I was waiting for you guys to set this thing up. So we're going to set this up just like I have the other ones. And this is all just personal preference. You could have it all just a solid tank and have just windows up top. I think these are pretty much replaceable on any point in it. Why? Because that's not a wall. This glass does not shatter either, which is nice. Very nice, actually, because when you misplace it as often as I do, it helps to have things not break around you. So we're going to go ahead and fill all of this in, just like that. Now you could have pipe outlets on every spot if you really wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it personally, just because it would seem a little bit excessive. but it's Feed the Beast, so it's actually allowed to be excessive. That's the name of the game. Oh, you gotta be careful for that though, because they tend to automatically replace each other very unintelligently. It's like, hey, this is similar to what I am. I think I should replace myself with it. So the way you can tell that the tank is actually set up and functioning properly is that these glass will join to make a single texture rather than a set texture like this. But let's fill this guy all in. And that one actually up top here shouldn't be glass. Once again, good thing that it does not break. Come on, give me that. It's that weird tick lag again that we're getting. But just can't wait for the new version. It's a really bad tick lag this time. You know it's bad when we start placing blocks and they start disappearing. I'm actually going to need more iron walls. It's very expensive on these iron wall pieces. So let's head up top there. While things are still kind of doing their own stuff. Grab another stack of those. So it's going to be almost 3 stacks of those per tank that we build. Which again isn't a big problem. They're not terribly expensive to make. It's just time consuming. It's the only downfall of them. That's not what I want to do there. Like I said, time consuming, so I don't want to waste any. Let's put some stuff here. Derp, 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 derp. Now we can see that they're not connected, and they are connected now. So this is now another cell that can hold whatever liquid we feel like pumping into it. So while we're down here, we're going to want to create our portal and book. So we're going to have a track going here into a boarding cart, which will have an item unloader there. That item unloader will pump the lava through the cells over here on top of this guy. So as long as this thing ends up like right here, facing this direction, we should be good. But that's not the one that we can use here. So we just filled our inventory with an item that I guess will save us a trip later. Let's get back up here, see how these rails are coming. Wonderful. Go ahead and make that last one for me. And then we will use that with the gold and the redstone to make some advanced tracks. Let's see, but we need this boarding track for sure. And that's... we're going to need a few wooden railways. We actually really only need one of these things, but... oh well. We'll go ahead and make a lot of those. That's really not that expensive. So I guess we should get some wooden ties going. These are 1 for 1. Wow, that's so freaking expensive. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. That's going to be 2. So each one of these is 2 wooden ties, and we need to have 4. So that's going to be 3 sets of wooden ties, I think. Good enough, I guess. Where's that creosote at? Creosote? Creosote? Okay. So let's come down here and make very expensive pieces of wood. Yeah, so we're going to need to get a glass tank as well. Just like a little, guy like that. That and that. Maybe? No. No. How do I make a tank cart? Tank cart. Ah. Of course. Of course it would be that thing. Because why not? Why not use what it looks like? We'll just use what it doesn't look like to make one. Let's head to the Nether. And someone already had one set up over here, but we're going to go off this ways a little bit. Looks like there's a pump right there. Moving much faster than we can load. It's okay. Do. Find another lava lake over here somewhere, I'm sure. It's the Nether, there's got to be a lava lake, okay. So we'll set up our world anchor right here. Build a nice little enclosure around us so that we don't die. This is the worst thing to be building it out of because I actually needed it as a material, but decided it was a good idea to make into a house. So let's actually move this world anchor down a bit. I don't necessarily like it there. That'll work though. Put the world anchor there. Fill that in with gravel. Put the nether brick down. And let's set up our portal here. Boom. This doesn't have to be pretty because really the only use for this will be to transport liquid back and forth between our base and here. So frankly, it doesn't have to look pretty. So let's put that in, no. Let's make this facing this direction. I don't know if direction matters, but okay, so we've got those 2 books now. Let's head back to my castle. And we're going to have to apply some effects to them. Now, I was told by Colin that we don't need to apply these effects, but I'm going to do them anyway. So we're going to do maintain momentum on it. And this guy, we're going to have maintain momentum on it. Cool. 8 advanced rails. Let's bring those over here. We'll set that under the iron. I guess we could get a pump set up. So we're going to need a mining well. It's an iron pick, iron gear, whole bunch of iron, a little bit of redstone, and an iron pick. And we're actually going to need 2 of these because we're going to do an oil one as well later. So might as well just kill two birds with one stone when we can. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess I'm actually going to use that now because I'm going to need it. So let's make another one of those guys. One, two, there, and give me that tank back. So let's go iron pick, gear, redstone, mining well, pumps. Now these need to be powered, I believe, so I might need to have a geothermal generator down there. At this one at least. That's 2 empty cells, a generator, refined iron, and glass. So 2 empty cells, a generator, 2 refined iron, and glass. Okay. And glass. 2 empty cells. Geothermal generator. Okay. So that's the pump. Now I just need to build the liquid loader and liquid unloader. Liquid loader. Just a dispenser, detector tank. So pressure plate surrounded by bricks. So you know what? I'm going to take 2 more of these guys. I'm going to throw them into this furnace. I'm going to build a stack of pressure plates, or half a stack of pressure plates, I should say. So detector tank, set up like that. Dispenser, glass, detector tank, dispenser, glass. Okay, so do I have dispensers laying around? Of course not. I don't have dispensers. So for that, I need bows, and I actually have bows up here. I need to turn my grav suit off. I don't have bows up here because I don't carry around bows. Do I have enough string to make bows? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Enough for 2 bows, that'll work. Like that. Like that. So bow, redstone, dispenser, dispenser. Let's grab my bricks. Okay, bricks we've got. Is it bricks surrounded by, or pressure plates surrounded by bricks? Detector tanks. So we're going to have 1 up top. 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's a liquid unloader. And liquid loader should be set up like that. That's an unloader. Liquid loader. Okay. Huh. Those shouldn't need to be powered by anything. We should have creosote now. Where are my wooden slabs at? Hello, slabs. And I still need another creosote, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? Not quite there yet. Ugh. You know what? I don't like those in there. I think those belong in a tool-ish chest. Portals are set up, so I don't need to carry around crystals. I do need to have another stack of those on me. I can carry around tracks, but I really just need boarding tracks, and I need more creosote for that. This is the liquid loader, liquid unloader. Okay, so this is the unloader. Unloader goes here, and will need to be pumped out from the bottom into the chest there. We're just using the golden pipes just because they're smoother, faster. I think they actually can hold more liquid as well, which I won't complain about. And there we go. So let's set the nether one right here. Let's set this up while we can. 1, 2, 3. Patiently waiting for that gas to just be like, hey, there you are. Long time no see, friend. And he just kill me. Okay, so we got a pump here. Like I said, the pump is going to need some sort of geothermal power. Now, whether or not they can function directly next to each other, that's not what I wanted to do. I think yeah, just break you. Geothermal generator is what I wanted to do. You get some lava. We can actually swim in lava. It's not like I've got a problem if I fall in it. You don't have power. How are you? How are you doing anything? Are you going to actually pump out lava when you get it? Or are you just kind of doing a preliminary thing and grabbing? Whatever you want. Not sure. I don't know what you're going to do. So I guess we'll let you do your own thing for now. We'll put this here. This should take us there. Okay, cool. Should maintain its momentum. Fly onto this boarding track here. And the boarding track should push it off that way. And I'm using boarding tracks and not holding tracks because I can. Actually, because they're a little bit more reliable. What are you guys doing there? Get off. You're not allowed to be up there. Did you... Okay, I don't know what you did. But, okay. We'll set that up there. That should prevent them from spawning there. Little creepers. Let's see here. Let's put the pump in the chest, since we don't longer need it. We need the tank cart there. And I think we'll need a world anchor down lower. But while we're up here, let's actually build a boarding cart. Boarding track. Now this is for multiple carts, but we just need one. So we need the wooden rails. We need 6 of those. Redstone, some pressure plates. So I'm going to take out 2 more pressure plates. I'm going to grab 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those guys. Some wooden ties. There, there, there. 5, 6. Oh, that makes 8. We don't need any more. Derp, derp. So yeah, that should be it then. We should have everything we need. Put this in here with the clay. Grab some more rails, because we do need those. Head back down here. I'll place the world anchor right where I need it to be at. The world anchor will need to be between these 2 blocks here, for now at least. And let's set up the boarding track. Now, hopefully, direction that we're facing. Okay, so that got sent through here. I saw it there for a second. Where's it at? Where's it at? There's a spot there that I can press that. There we go. It's actually not what I want though. Because I want the boarding cart track there. Facing in that direction. Oh, this is like an actual block, so it's kind of weird. So I feel like these have an option to them, but this guy's still taking a good old sweet time, inching ever closer to the lava. Just bit by bit, piece by piece, we're slowly getting closer to the lava. It's in. Hey guys, it's in. I don't know why it hasn't done anything yet, but it is in. Ghast, don't do that. I'm lagging. It just needs a redstone engine to pump. That we can do. That we can do easily. Let's some redstone engines going. Got those right in here. Do 3 just like they had. Let's get back over there. Figure out what we're going to do with this cart, because this cart's just being super derpy. And let's pick this bad boy back up. I could put another pump on it. Wonder if that would make a difference or not. I want you to hold empty. Top off. Hold empty, top off. Now, are you actually functioning properly? I am going to put 4 here, just because I do want it to pump faster if I can get it to. Ah! Gravitation suit, get back on. Stop it. Don't you dare. You, sir, are an asshole. You can die, and you can die. Just because you don't have friends doesn't mean you have to break everybody's stuff. Now I'm back down to 3. So I'm gonna go make some electrical engines, possibly. You know what? While we're here, I'm actually gonna try moving this. Liquid unloader. Let's set this to empty. I'll put down a boarding track and a cart, or edit block, to prevent it from doing whatever it wants. Boom, right there. Bastard broke my lever, so I've got to build a new one of those as well. So once this guy is full, should go on his way. Let's follow it. It should come over here, and all of this should drain into here. Then when it's empty, it should be sent back. There we are. It's empty now. Send it back. It's empty now. Send it back. Why are we not sending it back? This is just a guess. Nope. Huh. Why are you not functioning properly? I want you to go off in that direction. There we go. Now we shouldn't see it again. It should be over here loading up. It is. And once these redstone engines get up to snuff, it should load a lot quicker. That one should unload again. Now we're going to want this one to hold empties and top off. But we will wait here a moment. Oh, look, it came back through empty for us. It'll hold itself. And that's the same setup we'll use for the oil, because this will just transport lava into this holding cell for us. Whew. I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and start on this. I think I'm going to go up 2 more levels. So we'll do another cell here and another one above that. and then I'm going to build another iron pathway, and above that I'm going to have a room full of coke ovens and other things like that, so that we can start getting some creosote oil over in this one. But that'll be it for now. We'll do a lot more with Railcraft. It's a lot of fun. There are a lot of cool things you can do with it, as well as transporting power across dimensions cheaply and things like that. Just search loaders and unloaders for all the various things you can remove and unremove. But yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun. I'll let this run all night, get some more creosote for us because we really need it. Um, but if you guys enjoyed watching it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter to me. Just as long as you come back and keep watching. Um, but until then, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.